All right, we are going to do our final lesson with telling time and elapsed time, and it's all about problem solving with time. So let's check it out. Oh, there's our clock going around and around. Okay, let's review what we've done so far. We can tell time. We know how to find elapsed time. Yesterday we found start and end times. So now we're going to put it all together. Here's a word problem with time in it. Hedgie is going to school. He leaves the house at 8:05. He stands at the bus stop for 10 minutes. His bus ride is 15 minutes. What time does Hedgie get to school? So we've got to figure out start and an elapsed time with the information in the problem. Well, I notice that he leaves his house at 8:05. So that seems like it's the start time. And I also noticed that he stood at the bus stop and he rode the bus. So those are both part of my elapsed time. It's just broken into two little chunks. So I can put those on my elapsed timeline as both a 10 and a 15, or you could even add them together. It's up to you. So what we need to find is that end time. Let's look at the clock. Since I know my start time, I can mark it. And since I'm going in the direction of the clock because I'm finding my end time, I can jumpity bump. I'm going to jumpity bump the 10 minutes that he's at the bus stop. And I'm also going to jumpity bump the 15 minutes that he's riding the bus. So there is our end time. I haven't crossed over the hour at all. So it is 8:30. So it's basically what we've been doing. We've just have a little bit of an extra step with figuring out, am I finding start times or end times? And those sort of extra little chunks of elapsed times. Let's look at another one. We have extra recess today. Not really, it's just pretend. It will start at 12:55. We'll play basketball for 10 minutes and swing for 5 minutes. What time is extra recess over? Well, it looks like we've got a start time of 12:55. We've got elapsed time of 10 minutes and 5 minutes. So I'm finding my end time. Here's our clock. Where would we put that start arrow? Yep, at the big 11 showing 55. And we start jumpity bumping. 5. There's an hour change. So it's good to realize right away, if there's an hour change, the next hour would be 1 o'clock. So our final time, our end time is going to be somewhere in the 1 o'clock hour. So let's keep jumpity bumping. We're going to go our 10 minutes and then the extra 5 for the swinging. There's our end time, and it's not 12:10, it's 1:10. All right, Hedgie has to be at a friend's house at 4:45. It takes 20 minutes to walk there, and he has to stop for 5 minutes to get a snack. I wonder what his snack is. What time should Hedgie leave? Well, if he has to be at a friend's house, that's his end time. That's the end goal of getting there by 4:45. So we know that he has to spend 20 minutes walking and 5 minutes getting his snack. So now we need to know, what time should he start his trip? What time should he leave his house to go on his journey? Because this is a end time situation, what do we have to do on our clock? That's right, go backwards. We're going back in time to find out what time should he leave his house. So let's jumpity bump the 20 minutes and then another 5. Did we cross over an hour? No, we didn't. So our start time is 4:20. You getting the hang of this? Let's do one more. You need to practice recorder for 20 minutes. You also need to exercise for 30 minutes. You have to be done by 4:15. What time should you start? Oh, there's a big clue right there. So if we have to be done by 4:15, that's our end time. And we've got an elapsed time of 20 minutes and 30 minutes. So we're looking for our start time. It even says what time should you start. That's nice. And looking at our clock, there's our end time. And we go backwards. So let's jumpity bump back. Whoa! Watch out for the time change. So since we're going backwards, end time isn't going to be in the 4 o'clock hour. Sorry, the start time is not going to be in the 4 o'clock hour. It's going to be in the 3 o'clock hour. Let's continue on with our jumpity bumps. 20 minutes, and then let's skip count to our 30 minutes. Okay, there's our, there we go. There's our start time. We know it's got to be in the 3 o'clock hour, and that is 3:25. It's time to celebrate. You notice the little hedgehog spinning around on the floor? I thought that was pretty fun.